Hey, everybody. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in. Once again, don't say nothing about my hat. Listen, been outdoors these last couple of days with this youngest child of mine and all her little baseball activities and games and stuff. So, gotta protect myself as much as I can. Anywho, come on in the room. As you're joining, let me know where you are watching from. I am Dr. Lexi Johnson, and tonight I want to talk about something that has completely changed the way that I think about money. Yep, that's what I want to do. I won't hold you guys long at all, so come on in. If you feel led, share it, right? If you want to listen first, then share, that's fine too. The title of tonight's conversation is The Difference Between Managing Money and Stewarding Money. Now, at first glance, those two phrases might sound like they mean the same thing, but I don't believe they do. Okay. In fact, I know they don't mean the same thing. See, most of us were taught to manage money. We were taught how to budget. We were taught how to save. We were taught how to pay off debt. We may have even been taught how to invest. And those are all valuable skills, right? Still needed. But stewardship begins with a completely different question. Not what should I do with my money, but how does Yah want me to steward what already belongs to Him? And that question changes everything. Why? Because if I believe that it's my money, then every financial decision starts with me. It starts with my wants. It starts with my plans. It starts with my comfort. It starts with my priorities, right? But if I believe that everything I have has been entrusted to me by Yah, then my perspective shifts. See, now I begin asking, how can I honor Him with this? Right? Before I even, have like prior, I was having a conversation with somebody earlier today and I was sharing with them that prior, if something came up financially or whatever, I would just my mind would just go into, you know, thought mode and how to resolve it mode and the 10 20 million things I could do and which are the top three options and choose one and all of that kind of stuff. But now as a steward, my first thought isn't to, okay, you know this is coming, what do I need to do, how do I let me find 25 different options or whatever the case may be. No, that's not those are not my thoughts at all. My first thought is a question, and it is, how can I honor Him with this? Or how can I be faithful with this opportunity? Or even how can I use these resources to fulfill the assignment that He's given me? These are the questions that I ask now. And those are stewardship questions. See, stewardship isn't just about dollars, right? But management is. Stewardship is about discipleship. It's recognizing that money is a tool and it's one of the tools that Yah uses to develop our character. So think about it, right? Two people can make the exact same income. I mean, the exact same, down to the penny. One of those persons can experience constant stress. The other experiences growing peace. Same income down to the penny, same, relatively same, kinds of bills and, situations. But why the difference? One is stressed out and the other one is experiencing growing peace. Why? Because peace isn't determined by income. It is often determined by stewardship. So I've learned that stewardship isn't about perfection, but it is about faithfulness. It's choosing day after day to handle what Yah has entrusted to us with wisdom, to handle it with integrity, and to handle it with intentionality. That's the heart behind everything that I teach. And it's also the reason that I wrote Stop Begging God for Money, which you can get on Amazon, by the way. And it's also the reason that I created Financial Rebellion Foundations. This course isn't simply about learning financial concepts and learning how to manage money. This course is about becoming the kind of steward who can be trusted with greater responsibility because scripture tells us that whoever is faithful with little can also be trusted with much. So if you've been looking for a different way to approach your finances and one that is rooted in scripture, practical application, and kingdom stewardship, then I would love for you to join us. Founding student pre registration closes tomorrow, June 30th. Okay. The regular investment is $127, but through tomorrow, you can become a founding student for just $69 using the coupon code founding25. Now, I'm going to make sure that I put the link in the comments. Um, Typically in StreamYard, most places that I'm streaming to, most platforms I'm streaming to, it will not, I can put it in these comments, but you won't see it right now. So when I get off this live, I am going to put the link in the comments. Remember to use the code founding25 so that you can get in for just $69. The course officially opens July 1. I'm so excited and I'd be honored to walk this journey with you. So I'll leave you with this question tonight. If everything you have truly belongs to Yah, how might that change the next financial decision that you make? Think about it. All right. And in the meantime, continue to produce, multiply, and dominate. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.